You know that feeling of being truly financially secure, where you know you can handle your bills today and, well, whatever life decides to throw at you tomorrow? It's a feeling a lot of us are chasing. So, what's the actual price tag on that peace of mind? Let's dig in. So, I want you to think about this for a second. What's your number? Seriously, how much more money per year would it take for you to finally take a deep breath and feel like you've got enough room to maneuver? You got a number in your head? Okay, hold on to it. Let's see how you stack up. Yup, just shy of $70,000. A report from Aflac found that's the average amount American workers say they need in additional income every single year to feel financially stable. That is a pretty significant number. And honestly, it opens up a really fascinating conversation about our whole psychology around money. Now, you'd probably assume that the people who want the biggest raise are the ones earning the least. I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? But the data, well, it tells a really counterintuitive story, one I'm calling the Great Income Paradox. Okay, so let's put it to the test. Just take a guess. Who wants the bigger dollar increase to feel secure? Is it the households making less than 50,000 a year, or is it the ones earning over 100,000? Let's take a look. And here's the full breakdown. So while that average is right around 70,000, look at the two ends of the spectrum. Households earning under 50K say they need about 49,000 more. But then you get to the households earning over 100K and they say they need over $86,000 more. And that right there is the paradox. And this chart just lays it out so clearly. It's not the lowest earners who want the biggest dollar amount. It's the highest earners. There's a nearly $40,000 difference between what the lowest income folks feel they need and what the highest income folks feel they need. It's kind of wild. So the huge takeaway here is that the goalposts for what financial security even means are constantly moving. The more people earn, the more they feel they need just to feel secure. It's a fascinating and maybe a little frustrating peek into how our brains are wired when it comes to money. So why? Why do those goalposts keep shifting? And why does this insecurity seem to exist at pretty much every income level? Well, a huge piece of the puzzle, and a major driver of this anxiety for just about everyone, is the crazy, ever-rising cost of healthcare. This quote from the report really says it all. You see, it's not just the expenses people can plan for. It's the fear of the unknown, those terrifying medical bills that insurance might not cover, that is keeping people up at night, no matter how much they make. And this isn't just a vague feeling of dread. Let's look at how fragile so many household budgets really are. Get this, almost half of all workers, 44%, said they couldn't cover an unexpected $1,000 health expense without having to go into debt or sell something. And for a lot of people, the situation is even tighter. Nearly 1 in 5 couldn't even handle a $500 surprise expense. It just goes to show how many millions of households are operating right on the edge. And if you break this anxiety down by generation, wow, you can see that while it affects everyone, it is hitting younger workers the hardest. A staggering 61% of Gen Z employees report high levels of anxiety over these costs. So this isn't just an individual issue, it's becoming a generational one. Okay, so if even a six-figure salary doesn't automatically buy you peace of mind, what else is going on? What else contributes to that feeling of well-being? Turns out, workers are looking for a whole lot more than just a bigger paycheck to feel stable. Exactly. Real financial security, it seems, isn't just about how much cash is coming in. It's about the entire support system built around that income. Things like robust benefits and some flexibility, they act as a crucial safety net. Money is an important tool, for sure, but it's not the whole toolkit. So what do people actually prioritize after their salary? Well, number one, and this should be no surprise, is health benefits. It connects directly back to that anxiety we were just talking about. And that's followed by work-life balance, job security, paid time off, and a flexible schedule. These are really the building blocks of financial well-being. So when you boil it all down, this whole quest for financial security, it's not really about hitting some magical salary number. It's about building a life that feels stable, supported, and, resilient enough to handle whatever comes next. All right, so let's just do a quick recap. On average, Americans feel like they need about 70 grand more a year to be secure. But, and here's the paradox, the more you make, the bigger that number gets. A huge driver of all this insecurity is anxiety over healthcare costs, which is exactly why, right after salary, health benefits are the number one priority for workers. Which kind of leaves us with one final big question. We've seen that the actual dollar amount for security is a moving target. So, can true financial security ever really be found just on a paycheck? Or is it maybe built from something more? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.